She is a farmer, a mother, a wife, a retailer, an agri-preneur, an extension officer, a farm manager. Stories of women in agriculture. Welcome to the FarmHER segment. Welcome to the FarmHER segment. My name is Yvonne Barrow, the Gender Equality Officer of WUSC Caribbean Guyana office. You are joining me from the bright and sunny Pine Field in Belle Vue, West Bank Demerara. So what is the FarmHER segment? It is a platform created by WUSC Caribbean to motivate women and young people in farming so their confidence can build. That way they're able to access information and resources to increase their economic prosperity. So today our guest will be a very diverse woman. She's not as young, she's not as old, but she has a journey and a story to share. She is a mother that sews, that cooks, she does things beyond the kitchen. This plot that we're standing on, it all belongs to her. Her name is Miss Sapna Muniram, a farmer we have worked with over the past year, and she has a FarmHER journey to share with you today.
This one is a little bit more greener than this one, but it's full. You can see at the bottom here, the eye open at the bottom. This is my husband, and that is the workman.
Morning, morning.
And you see it start to ripe, you see? So then you know it's time for harvest. This is the stock that you plant. See?
Let's welcome Sapna. Sapna, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Are you feeling excited?
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, it looks like a lot of excitement.
A lot of excitement, a lot of work, a lot of excitement. I have 6 acres of pine and 2 acres of plantains.
Every farmer has a story. So, Sapna, tell me, what led you to farming?
First of all, what led me to farming, normally at homes, I plant kitchen garden. But then when the Wales estate closed, we had no alternative because we had cane land.
So how long have you been a farmer?
From since 2015 when the estate closed.
So how did you learn to plant pine? And you have coconuts, and I see you have some. This is plantains or bananas?
Plantains.
Okay. Who taught you this skill?
Farming is all about learning. So you start from planting on like from this stage here, and then you in growing into learn what will be the next step. So keep on planting from 2015 towards now. It's a learning program all the time. My husband used to work at number one, maintaining pine for farmers. So from there he have a pretty good idea of what's going on. So you put your information that you have and your experience and their experience, and you make what you can make out of it. So we started with a small amount. I think it was 2,000. And from there, it came out good, and we decided what we're going to invest on it. 6 acres, right away around.
Right away around.
Yeah.
What is your role on the farm?
For 1, bookkeeping, 2, maintaining how harvesting going, and 3, ensuring that the pine them get the, as you say, shock on or fertilize the application at the right time. And ensuring that they see this here, the grass now, so we got to get all these into place. So there is where you're bookkeeping the work, and you get it from the workers to do different types of work.
You said workers, so you have employees, you employ people to work with you on the farm?
My husband and another guy.
Your husband, and you have someone else working with you?
Because he alone can maintain all of the work. Well, they pitch in a lot, because without them you can't get things going. You gotta go in. A matter of fact, like I said, it's a learning program. It's a learning stage in farming. So you get them from small age learning everything. So you learn them to do all things that later days in life, whatever challenges go through for them, they can always turn to farming and get them to acknowledge that farming is an encouragement thing. Because based on my farm right now, is to build out my house.
In Guyana, women are dominating all aspects of the agricultural sector. And in addition to our farmer today, we have two women from the Hydromet-Agromet Department that are here to lead some more conversation with Sapna about the PICSA journey and experience. Now, WUSC Guyana has been working with the Hydromet-Agromet Department over the past year to implement PICSA, the Participatory Integrated Climate Smart Agriculture Program that they are doing across 10 regions to educate and empower farmers about the climate and the weather. We will now invite Lisa Peters and Janisa Messiah to share, of course, about the weather and Sapna and how she adapted.
Hydromet service is an extension under the Ministry of Agriculture. At Hydromet, we deal with everything weather and climate related, and in the Agromet department, we use climate information, we tailor it so that we can assist farmers with increasing agricultural production. Recently, we would have conducted a PICSA Participatory Integrated Climate Services for Agriculture workshop in the area of Canal Number 1. Sapna here was part of that workshop. It's an approach that was developed at Reading University in the UK. So the PICSA approach is geared towards allowing farmers to use weather and climate information to make smart agricultural decisions.
PICSA approach from workshop towards now, it benefit me a lot. For in the morning, for once, I have to share the information I got from PICSA's and Hydromet system to farmers and to other engineers to assist them and they get the daily program going too. And for me, I could set out what I'll be doing throughout the day. And based on that calendar, my farm improved better because I know when to utilize spraying or when to utilize weeding.
So PICSA covers 4 time series, long before the season, just before the season, during the season, and after the season. So you just came out of one season and you're currently in another season. Could you tell us a bit about what practices you've been able to implement based off of the PICSA approach and how it is that it has been benefiting your farm?
Basically, the information that I got give me the opportunity to plan my weekly program, what I have to do, including the daily program. So the daily program is for the forecast, you know when to spray, when to fertilize, when to do some weeding. And the monthly and the weekly program is when to do cleaning and start to replanting, including when to help to maintain the drain and so forth. My success is from bed 1 towards bed 2 pine. From starting was bed 1 pine. Gaining profit from that, investing for bed 2, ended up planting some plantain, some bananas, some coconuts. Then when I had bed 1 pine reaping, I ended up used to have to sell my pine myself. Now I don't have to sell a pine. I have the buyers them coming and searching for me based on the investment. From pine, I started making pine jam to sell my buyers. I even make some pine tart for catering for people with my own pine jam. I don't have to buy pine jam anymore. So eventually my pine tart is better because I'm making a pine jam. So it tastes much better. The other thing is we got our own pine, we make our own drink. We got other buyers buying the pine and they making their own drink too. And based on that now, it's investing more planting coming in, able to sell planting much cheaper than the actual market. Family and farming go hand in hand, work together. In addition of supporting, there is where the workshop came at NARI workshop, which gave me the option of learning to do record keeping.
On the 8th of March, International Women's Day was celebrated. I heard you mention just now that you're now doing record keeping. How has that improved your farming businesses now?
Well, it's improving my farming business a lot more. So from going to the workshop, then I started to do record keeping. Record keeping is 2 ways. It's how you maintain the farm and how you manage the money. Because at that point when I started, I didn't know if you're gaining profit or not. When the money comes, that. But now you know, doing to the record keeping, you know if you're gaining profit, how much you spend, and when to do application on the farm and when not to do application. Because before time I didn't know what we're doing.
How can you improve your farming business?
Well, improving farming business is a lot of challenges because for once we got to get some tools. And tools like a motor blower, a tiller, and the other thing is a pump because we're having a lot of water problems. When the rain falls, it's too much water. When the sun hot, no water. So when you have a pump now, that will help assist of taking in and taking out the water. And the other thing is to get the farm to have less bushes and more plants. That's the most improvement that I really wanted.
She pay more attention in the farming concerning like buying fertilizer, work along with me, you know, and contribute all around in the farming to bring it a success fully with the family, everybody working. When I went overseas for 4 months, my wife went running the farm with my son and workman and see it goes till I come back. So she really who looking after the farm, leading, you understand? She is who the farmer at the set time. I just plant, reap, same thing as she doing. I just walk along with she and myself, yeah, with myself too.
Sapna, it has been an amazing journey with you today. I'm very impressed to see a woman so successful and still thriving, leading the farming industry in pine, a very nutritious, juicy fruit. So tell us, please, what are your words of encouragement for other women in farming today?
Well, for one, they got to start supporting the family. Once they got a good family background, they could support each other. You can climb any mountain, right? But for encouraging women right now, I would be happy if all the women can come out and start farming. Whatever they love to plant, let them plant. I love pine, I plant pine. I love pak choy, I just plant pak choy. Because I like the quick crop and how it go nice, fluffy, as you see. But whatever you guys interested of doing, in farming, planting, or even mining chickens or doing whatever you kind of think about that you love to do, please encourage yourself in doing it.
So invest in yourself.
Invest in, and once you love to do it, it will improve and go how you expect it to come out.
Farming is a process from 6 weeks to 18 months. My name is Yvonne Barrow. Thank you for joining us for another segment of the FarmHER.